All right, first up, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has weighed in on key global and economic challenges at the Kautilya Economic Conclave held in New Delhi on Sunday. From trade relations with the US to shifting geopolitical dynamics and energy security, Minister Jaishankar outlined India's strategic priorities.
India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on Sunday said India is working to resolve trade issues with the United States. Addressing the closing session of Kautilya Economic Conclave, Jaishankar also spoke on safeguarding India's economic interests.
At the end of the day, there has got to be a trade understanding with the United States. There has to be one because it is the world's largest market, but also because it is, much of the world has reached those understandings. But it has to be an understanding where our bottom lines, our red lines are respected. In any agreement, there are things you can negotiate and there are things you can't. And I think we are pretty clear about that. And we have to find that landing ground. And that's been the conversation really which has been going on since March.
The minister also spoke about the emerging reality of regional multipolarity, calling it a transition from an old world order to a complex, often contradictory phase.
How do we actually practice this multi-alignment or this multiple relationships with different agendas and with different partners, sometimes in different regions? This is really the external challenge. The internal one, of course, is to improve every dimension of our comprehensive national power. And in my view, we've laid a very solid foundation in the last decade. I think these 5 years, given the international environment, will test us like it would test every other country in the world.
On energy security, Jaishankar pointed to the evolving dynamics, especially the US becoming a major energy exporter. He raised concerns over price caps, sanctions, and subsidies, questioning the role of market forces in such a disrupted system.
Just as the US has emerged as a champion of fossil fuels, China has also established itself actually as a leader in renewables. So pretty much any path you take on renewables, finally all roads lead back there as well. Deriving from that, related to that, if one looks at the role of big tech, now there have always been big companies driving the global economy, but the position, the salience of big tech in today's world really represents a new level of prominence and influence of a few companies.
The fourth edition of the Kautilya Economic Conclave, held in New Delhi from October 3rd to 5th under the theme Seeking Prosperity in Turbulent Times, concluded with keynote speech by External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. The conclave was inaugurated on Friday by Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Bureau Report, DD India.